If you look around the world, there are many different models of government. One of the easiest ways to look at it is what percentage of the economy is government. Now, in places like Sweden or Western Europe, that's like 35% because the state provides everything. Health, education, paternity leave, everything is free, right? And if you look at more capitalist countries, it's normally closer to 20%. So first question is, what kind of state are you? What percentage? Is it paternalistic? Is it social welfare as a priority or not? The second question is, how do you fund this? Some states have resources coming out of the ground, like oil or coal or gold. Some states have, entrepot, like Singapore, because of the trade and the investment. So how do you finance this and where are your revenues come from? And the third question is, if you have to take debt, how are you going to finance the interest and the debt? What is your capacity? These are the broad questions. In that scheme, if you look, all over the world, there is a high correlation between those states where there is a good safety net, a good social focus, broad participation in education and health and nutrition of the citizens, and high growth. That's true. Question is, which leads to which? Is it that because you do the social stuff well, you get good growth? Or is it because you get good growth, you get good revenues, therefore you can do the social stuff well? In our view, we have always focused on the social stuff first. That's what the Dravidian model is going back 100 years. We say, make sure everybody gets into the net, make sure everybody gets nutrition, everybody gets education, the rest of it will come. And that is increasingly true in a global economy because we have a large source of human capital. If they are productive, then the work will come find us. That is what has happened in the last 3-4 years, right? Our electronics exports have gone up 700%. That's foreign capital, that's foreign opportunities, not homegrown. We're not selling all those iPhones in Tamil Nadu, we're selling it in America and Europe and other places. So this model is almost a predicate, I would say. It's very hard for me to say, should I have high welfare or high growth? I'm saying, if you have a good society, you will have high growth, and a good society is at least partially defined by adequate welfare, if not high welfare. Now, there's, trade-offs that you can have about what is the notion of freebies and all that, but that I'll wait for you to ask me. Yeah.
No.